Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today I'm playing the closed beta of the new open world racing game from Ubisoft, which is The Crew. So this is PC closed beta. This is the second beta, I think. It's only just started. And so yeah, we're just going to cruise around, do a few races, and see what's up. And one thing I'll say straight away is that this game does support the Logitech G27. So I'm actually using that right now. Although it does kind of struggle when you shift pretty quickly, so if I do a fast shift, well, it worked then. It's kind of inconsistent, I think. So, it's fine now, but sometimes it just won't pick up the shifts. It's not the only game that has that problem. I mean, it's been really annoying with Gran Turismo, for example, that sometimes you'll shift in that game and the game just won't detect it. But yeah, it does support the wheel pretty well. It takes a bit of getting used to with the driving physics and all that. You see, there it is. I'm actually in 4th gear now, at least on the H shifter, but it still thinks I'm in 3rd. So that's a bit frustrating. But this is a beta. Hopefully some of that stuff will be fixed up. Although the game's going to be released in like 2.5 months, so there's only so much they're going to do, really. Let's go into cockpit view. It's got a pretty nice cockpit view. And each car has its own cockpit and everything, as you'd expect. So I've actually got a mission sort of thing to go to, so let's head there. I think if I take this right coming up. Alright, so I'm going to cut out all the cutscenes and everything like that for a couple of reasons. I don't want to spoil the story for anybody, but also there's copyrighted music and stuff, which YouTube does not enjoy that. That was a bit of collision there. Ah, it's the cops.
All units in the area be advised.
That didn't go well. Alright. Running from the cops. So I thought I was running from them. Not sure if I am or not, actually. So I've got all the assists and everything turned off, by the way. So the game does have assists and all that. I'm not actually sure what they do. If I actually show you in the options. Oops, got to go down to the options first. So if we have a look at, where is it? So you see we got car handling help level. So those are our options: all driving help, sport, and hardcore. I don't really know what the options do. I'm just using hardcore because I'm so hardcore. Yeah, don't really know. So let's try and find this mission thing. Sometimes it gives you like a blue waypoint sort of system, and sometimes it doesn't, which is a bit irritating sometimes. I haven't played a lot of this game though, so there's probably stuff that I'm just missing. I've only played this for about an hour so far. Let's go down here. I'm just navigating by the minimap at the moment. Alright, so it looks like it's just up here to the left, I think. Oops. Alright. Let's do solo. Play with session players. Okay, let's try this. There are no players in my session. Right. Okay, good stuff. Alright, solo it is then. Okay, fine. Alright, so this is one of the first races in the story, I believe.
Finish first, or this whole operation is over.
Alright, finish first. That's always good advice for a race, I find. Don't get hit by a train, that's also good advice. Just cut the corner there. Oops, I think I just ran somebody over.
You're in the lead. Stay there.
I probably could have used that advice a couple seconds ago.
You're falling behind.
It's kind of irritating with the camera in this, because there's two reasons. It does kind of move around on its own when you're in cockpit mode. It kind of looks at what you think it wants you to look at, but it's also
Can't afford
the
attention of
mouse
getting arrested.
kind of controls the camera, and because I've got my steering wheel connected to my desk, it moves around my mouse. So you'll find sometimes you'll steer around in game or whatever, and suddenly if you jar the desk or whatever, your camera view changes unexpectedly. Kind of par for the course when you use the steering wheel, I guess, but oh shit. Coming onto a turn here. See, again, it hasn't shifted there. You might notice it sometimes if when it looks like I've just lifted off for no reason. It's actually when I've gone for a shift and it hasn't worked. That one's fine.
You got this. Stay in first.
So you just have to remember to shift slowly if you're using a G27. Which is kind of hard to remember sometimes when you're in the thick of it, but it is a game that's kind of designed for a controller. Makes sense, I think, given that it's going to be on basically every console.
This is it. Last checkpoint.
I do like the sound effects. It's got some really nice sound effects for the engine noises and all that. Where am I going? Okay, there we go. Nice. My car's seen better days. Alright, so we've won something that I already had won. Convert to bucks. Sounds good. Cool. Okay. Yep. Good. Right. Returning to free drive. Right. So there's other things you can do as well. You got like skill challenges and that sort of thing. Oops.
I know you.
Cutscene.
You should. The name's Troy. I'm the V2 around here. You want your 510 ink? I got some work around the way. Maybe I'll call you.
Alex,
Alright.
you're on Troy's radar now. That's your key into the 510s. Check your map for missions and follow every lead you've got. Make a name for yourself. Compete. Work yourself into
Shut up,
an
Zoe.
organization.
I know how to do this, Zoe.
You know how to drive, and that's why I chose you. But this is
I'm not even
something
sure I
else.
know how to drive at the
Every
moment.
connection you make, every race you win, and every mile you drive gets me closer to Coburn and you closer to your brother's killer. Do you understand?
I do.
Then let's get to it.
So yeah, I've seen about an hour of the game so far. The story, the less said about that the better, I think. Let's be honest, this game,
Let me tell you
games like this aren't about the story. I'm talking,
Special
Troy.
client? We gonna bribe a judge or something?
Something like that.
Alright, so I've got this mission over here, I think, which I've just missed the turn off for. I don't really know where I'm going at the moment. Let's take a look at the map actually. If I pull up on the sidewalk, because that's where you park the car. There we go. What's the map button? Let's switch to my controller. There we go. I do have the controller plugged in. It's actually a PS3 controller that I'm using as an Xbox 360 controller, just because the keyboard controls and keyboard and mouse controls are so bad. So that's the job that I'm heading to. Let's go for one of these skill challenges instead. Jump skill. Could try that. That's also. Alright, let's try this. Set waypoint. Cool. That's just down the road, so that shouldn't be too bad. So you get these sorts of skill challenges where you basically compete to gain rewards and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure if I actually just have to do a jump straight away or what's going to happen here, but we'll find out together. If I don't get taken out at these traffic lights. Alright, where's the jump? Did I miss the jump? I missed the jump. Not a great start, so I was supposed to go straight ahead there instead of following the road. I'll actually have to restart that one. Yeah, I know. Let's hit the retry button. I don't know what any of these are. Alright, retry. Good. Let's try that again. So the jump is actually right here. Oop. I think that was a silver. So that's basically how the jump works. I'm not sure if you could see that on the ground. They actually had
Yo,
kind
I
of
got a
landing
job.
zones marked out.
Some punk in a big ass truck has been muscling in on my turf. I need you to put him straight. Locations on your map.
So you can go off-road and just drive wherever you want. Actually, I'll bring the map up again. So you see we're in Detroit now. And part of the map is closed off for the beta. But this is how big the full map is. I mean, it's basically the entire US. Not drawn to scale, but it's a pretty big map. It's pretty cool. So I don't know how much of it I can actually go to in closed beta. Unless it's all been unlocked now, I'm not actually sure. I should look into that. But yeah, so there's quite a bit to look at. So you see I've just been driving kind of around this area so far in the video. So we've got a good bit of real estate to play around with. So let's go and do this job. Set waypoint to that. We've already got a waypoint to it. So there's all sorts of different races as well. You've got like off-road racing, street racing, all sorts of stuff, and you can customize the cars to suit each type of race, which is pretty cool. I haven't gone deep into the customization yet because I haven't played the game for that much. I won't bother with co-op because that didn't work last time. Let's do solo. So okay, so I'm running into cars. It seems reasonable.
I left you a raid spec off-road vehicle for this job. Get in. You see him yet?
Yeah, I see him.
Good. Now mess him up.
Look at this car. This is ridiculous. So this is one of the off-road cars that I was talking
Take
about.
him down fast.
What's the hurry?
Hops are to hurry. This kind of job is best not to stick around, you feel me?
Okay. God, this is controlling Perth crazy. Cars bouncing around all over the place. I think that's water there. Let's not go into the water.
You driven raid before?
Not for a while.
Don't be afraid to throw her around, hit the bumps, push her. This ride can take it. Now bust that fool up.
I actually want to see what this looks like in third person. Whee! Alright, so I gotta run into this dude and fuck him up a bit. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted. Kind of held it. I'm not very good at driving. Oh, I'm gonna hit a tree. No. I'm not very good at driving in third person with the steering wheel. 2 minutes left. Jesus. I do have nitrous. I can't remember what button it is. That's not that one. That's the horn. There it is. Is that a plane? That sounded like a plane. Oh, I missed him. God damn it. Where is he?
Don't let him slip away.
God, this is hard to control. Might be a lot easier if I wasn't using a steering wheel, to be honest.
That's
Look
it.
at this
Stay
dude,
on.
just fucking... Oh, I missed him again.
Don't hang back. Get all up in his ass.
Get up in his ass. Okay.
That's a good bloodhound. Run him down.
We use the nitrous again. That's worked so well in the past. Oh, finally. We did it. Straight up the ass. Just like the guy told me to. Well, that was pretty cool, actually. And I've leveled up. Yay for me. So we've got perks and stuff that we can do. I haven't looked at the perks yet. I want an exhaust part. Nice. Cool. Let's auto-equip the exhaust part. I don't know if I get to keep this car or not. Probably not. Continue. Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah, He definitely got the message.
Nice. Nice. Later.
Alright, back in my car. Cool.
Listen, let me tell you something. I got a delivery for a special client.
Nobody cares,
Special
Troy.
client? We gonna bribe a judge or something?
We've already heard this, haven't we? So I must give you that audio cue every time you set your waypoint to the mission or something. I don't know. So you can play with your friends and everything with this. There is one kind of caveat in that you have to be friends with them on Uplay. I mean, has anybody ever added a friend on Uplay? Ever? I don't know. I know I haven't. That's just something to bear in mind, I guess. If you're going to get the game with a bunch of your friends, make sure all your friends add each other on Uplay as well as on Steam or whatever. Because even if you get the game on Steam, it's going to run through Uplay because it's a Ubisoft game. So just bear that in mind, I guess. The Bakery. So it's a fun game. It's not a simulator. I don't think I really needed to tell you that. It's definitely not a simulator. It's an arcade game. But it's fun. I don't know how much longevity it's going to have. Like, oh, there's a jump. Where's the jump? I didn't even know I went through that. Am I going to get there in 10 seconds? I doubt it. It's kind of irritating that trigger's going both ways. Well, you think it would only trigger when you were driving towards the jump rather than away from it. Whatever, that's the one that I've already done. Let's continue that. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm not sure how long the game, like how long people will keep playing it for, realistically. This is only a beta after all, and I've only seen a very small part of it so far, so take everything I'm saying with, like, take that into consideration. But I don't know, I'm not sure you'll see a lot of people playing this game like a year after release or something. But it is fun. And I love the engine noises. That's something they really got right. So I think I'm probably going to stop playing with the steering wheel though. It is so frustrating just not being able to get into gear. You kind of just either sitting there redlining because you think it's shifted and it hasn't. To be honest, I don't think most people will be playing this game with G27s, so it's really not that great a deal. I've gone through that same jump thing again, haven't I? So yeah, I think I'll end this here. This isn't going to be my only video. I'll have some more videos coming out on this game, because I'm having a fair bit of fun playing it. So, yes, I've failed that jump thing again. So, until next time, I've been Vornskyr, hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.